everyone. Good morning. Good day. Welcome back again to our virtual learning program, and this is prepared to you by Rainbow International School for grade 8 boys and girls. In this presentation, we shall be dealing with Chapter 10. And Chapter 10 is in Section 3. It's the first chapter in Section 3, which is about marketing. So Chapter 10 is about marketing, competition, and the customer. The chapter will explain the role of marketing, market changes, how business can respond to changing customer needs and increased competition, niche and mass marketing, and finally the market segmentation. Before we go on, we have to define marketing first. Marketing is identifying customer wants and satisfying them profitably. Okay, when there's marketing, we're into it. We have customers. A customer is a person, a business, or other organization which buys goods or services from a business. Now let's go to the structure of a typical marketing department. Most businesses, unless they are very small, will have a marketing department. In a large public limited company, the marketing director will have people responsible for market research of new product and production, including promotion and advertising here, and distribution here, pricing and sales. Okay, so large businesses will have different sections with their marketing department. We have the sales team. We have a sales team which is responsible for the sales of the product. It will usually have separate sections for each region here. For example, Almaray, the sales manager for the central region is different from the eastern region, from the western region. Okay, eastern region is like Damam, Al-Khobar, Daharan, Al-Jubail. Central region is us, where we are located, Riyadh. Now, the market research section is responsible here for finding out customers' needs, market change, and the impact of competitors' actions. It will report on this to the marketing director, and this information will be used to help make decisions about research and development of new products, pricing levels, also sales strategies and promotion strategies. Now we have here the promotion department or section, which deals with organizing the advertising for products. It arranges for advertisements to be produced. For example, adverts are filmed if they are to be on TV, or designed if they are to be in the newspaper. The department also decides on the types of promotion that will be included in campaigns. It will have a marketing budget, a fixed amount of money to spend. It has to decide which type of advertising media will be the most effective to use, because there will only be a certain amount to spend. The department cannot spend what it likes. Okay. Now we have here the distribution section, which transports the products to the market. So there you are. This is an easy way to revise what a typical marketing department is. Now let's try to check our knowledge on this particular subtopic. Let's go to activity 10.1. Alright. Activity 10.1 says, in which section of the marketing department, sales, market research, promotion, or distribution, each of the following people work? Okay, we have 4 situations here. Anya spends most of her time in other countries showing the product to people who buy inventory for large retail groups. So this is, Anya belongs to the sales department. Muhammad spends his time arranging for adverts of the product to be placed in newspapers and magazines. With this word adverts, you have a clue, right? He belongs to the promotion section. Paul spends much of his time carrying out questionnaires. Questionnaires is the key word here, so we all know that he belongs to the market research section. Mary organizes the airline flights for the products to be sent to their markets abroad, so she belongs to the distribution section. Okay, we have the role of marketing in business, and we have them on page 133 of your textbook. We have the first one: identify customer needs by finding the products and services the customer wants. We have satisfy consumer needs to achieve sales of goods and services, maintain customer loyalty by making the better relationship with customers, gain information about customers to know they're changing, and to build a long-term relationship. Anticipate changes in customers' needs by identifying new trend in customers. Now we have here customer loyalty, and we have here customer relationships, and which we will define in the next slide. Customer loyalty refers to or exists when our customers continually buy products from the same business, like McDonald's. Okay, I have loyalty towards McDonald's products. We have customer relationship. That means communicating with customers to encourage them to become loyal to the business and its products. Okay, it is very important to keep existing customers and not just concentrate on attracting new ones. It is much cheaper for a business to try to keep existing customers, for example, with loyalty cards, than trying to gain new customers. Okay, so we have our objectives. If the marketing department is successful in identifying customer requirements and predicting future customer needs, it should enable the business to raise awareness of their product. Okay, that's why we have the product development officer to take care of the products, develop products, not only discover, find new products that will suit the needs of the market, of the customers. We have the next one is to increase sales revenue and profits. Okay, this is the basic thing. Why people enter into business, to gain revenue, to gain profit. Otherwise, it's just sleep at home. Okay, increase or maintain market share. This is the proportion of sales a company has in the overall market sales. Okay, market share, for example, we have all the list of shops offering burgers in Riyadh alone, particularly in Riyadh. Now you have a list of these shops like McDonald's, Burger King, you have Kudu, you have name it. Okay, so you're gonna rank them, and we will see who's got the highest market share. That means who's patronizing this outlet most. Okay, if McDonald's captures the highest market share, then it will be beneficial to McDonald's to check on this report, on this survey. Okay, let's see. For example, if in a market 1 million worth of toys were sold in a year, okay, and Company A's total sale was $30,000 in that year, Company A's market share for the year is $300,000 divided by 1 million times 100, which is 30%. 30% of the market share. Enter new products at home or abroad. That's one of the objectives of businesses. And develop new products, as I mentioned earlier, or improve existing products. Now let's take one case, the case of Pepsi. Uh, oh, before we proceed, let's try to define what market share is because I mentioned it earlier. It refers to the percentage of total market sales held by one brand or business. A consumer buys goods or services for personal use and not for reselling. Okay, so before we go to the case study, we have to know the efficient, whether the business is efficient in increasing the market share. Okay, these are the bullets to check on whether a business is efficient in increasing market share. Target a new market. Okay, do they open branches every now and then? Enter new markets at home or abroad. As you see, in each country where you go to, you'll find McDonald's. Okay, because they keep on entering new markets at home, the home base where it started, or abroad. Improve or maintain the image of the product or a business. There's always a group in the administration who always deal with research, and that is the marketing department. Increase or maintain market share. It's either to increase or maintain it. It will be a good point for them, and a healthy competition will start from them. Okay. Increase sales and profit and develop new products or the existing products. Okay, and here we go. The case study on Pepsi Cola. At present, Pepsi Philippines, which manufactures Pepsi, 7-Up, Mountain Dew, Gatorade, Tropicana, and Lipton, accounts for 20% of the total carbonated drinks market. In the Philippines, it wants to expand its operation and increase its share of the market still further. The marketing department will be vital in deciding how this can be achieved. Now, let's take activity 10.2. We have to take these points, okay, in order to get through with this case study. Now, it says here, suggest ways Pepsi Philippines could increase its market share. Which way do you think will be most effective? Now, we will go back to the ways by which we can attain higher or maintain our market share, the business market share. Okay, so you're gonna go back to these slides and answer this item. This is like your own opinion will be vital because it says here suggest ways. Okay, so everyone has different ways of seeing, of perceiving the case. Okay, now the second point is, do you think, because of this phrase, do you think, again, this will be from your own point of view. Do you think Pepsi Philippines should develop new varieties of drinks to sell in this market? Okay, we have to explain. Should you develop, or should you keep your products and or discover, find new products? Okay, so the third point is identify who could be the new customers of these drinks. Okay, again, we have these different age groups, people in the society. We have this segmentation which we shall be dealing in by the end of this chapter. Now, kids, teenagers, old people, adults, okay, male, female, so we have to identify who to hit, which market to hit. Okay, explain what types of advertising and promotion might be effective in attracting these customers. It depends on the place and the location, and it depends on the market you're serving. Okay, so all these questions will require your own opinion. Okay, I want to read your opinions about this. Take note of them, your answers, write them down, jot them down in your copybook, and send them to me. Okay, again, via Discord or WhatsApp, right? Let's go to the question. Why do customers or consumers, why do they spend, like in different ways? Why are their spending patterns? Why do they change their spending patterns? Okay, let's see. We have 4 important things to consider. Why do the spending patterns of consumers or customers change? Okay, first, the consumer tastes and fashions change. We also notice that there are changes in technology, change in incomes, or the aging population. Okay, when you say customer tastes and fashions change, fashions may change for clothes, and so consumers may want different styles of clothes to those they wore last year. I mean, so the spending patterns will change based on your taste, the taste of the person, the consumer, the customer. In technology, we're referring to the use of iPads, tablets, smartwatches, sales of desk computers. Okay. Um, New products mean old versions, alternatives do not have high sales anymore. So we have also change in incomes. If an economy has high unemployment, then many consumers will buy cheaper products. If the economy then grows and unemployment falls, the sales of more expensive products will increase. And we have the aging population. We have this age structure of the population in many countries that's changing to a greater percentage of older people. This has changed the type of products which are increasing in demand, such as anti-aging face creams for women. Okay. Now, what is the power and the importance of changing customer needs? If the business doesn't have the responsibility with customer needs, it will make the business fail. Should be concerned. Okay. Why have some markets become more competitive? Okay, let's see. Firms need to always know what their consumers want and and they will need to undertake lots of research and development to do so. In order to stay ahead of competitors and stay profitable, if they if they don't produce and sell what customers want, they will buy competitors' products and the firm will fail to survive. Now let's go to the next topic, which is why have some markets become. Okay, so we go to the next slide. How can business respond to changing spending patterns and increased competition? So we discussed about um, why the customers' spending patterns change and why is there competition. Okay, so we have here some points to consider, and these are the following. Yeah, maintain good customer relationship, keep improving by with its existing product, bring out new products to keep customers' interest, and keep costs low to maintain competitiveness. Now let's try to check on a case study here about what happens when change catch up with you. So we have here letter B. Suggest how maintaining good customer relations might have helped Kodak avoid business failure. Oh, the answer to this depends on your perception. Depends on your idea, opinion. But however, let's consider this one. Close contact with customers would have ensured Kodak would have realized its needs were changing and changed its products to meet customer needs. Okay, now we've been talking about marketing. Marketing is not about going to market and buying fish or meat or vegetables, fruits, and the things you need at home in the kitchen especially. Okay, marketing refers to what we have discussed earlier in business. Okay, now when you see the word marketing, you can take the root word market out. What do we mean by market? Market's made of the total number of customers and potential customers as well as the sellers for that particular good or service. So your market for Adidas rubber shoes footwear will be people who love sports, perhaps to people who it depends on if you're